Hey everyone, and welcome back. We're going to be taking a deep dive into fashion today.
Ooh, fashion.
Well, sort of.
Okay.
It's AI in fashion.
AI and fashion.
Yeah, so we're looking at this tool AI shop app, and it's making some pretty big
Oh
claims.
yeah, I've seen this one floating around.
Yeah, have you?
Yeah, a lot of buzz around this one, a lot of promises.
Yeah, like building a whole online fashion empire, like instantly.
Right, and of course all powered by the magic of AI.
Yeah, exactly. So we're going to break it all down, see what AI shop app is all about.
Absolutely. It's important to really look under the hood, before anyone jumps in, invests time or money.
Yeah, for sure. So this tool is basically saying you can create a whole online store.
Like a full-on fashion boutique.
Exactly. Yeah, and it'll be preloaded like with millions of products.
Wow.
I know, right? All thanks to AI, they're saying it'll be up and running in just minutes.
So basically, instant fashion empire, is that the idea?
Well, that's the big question, isn't it? Like, does it actually work? Can AI really do all this? And even if it can it really replace, like, the human touch in fashion?
That's the million-dollar question, right? I mean, on the surface, it sounds amazing. Who wouldn't want to skip all the hassle of, like, finding products, building a website,
Right.
doing all the marketing stuff?
Yeah, it's like the easy button for starting a business.
Exactly. But, like, with most things that sound too good to be true, there's probably a catch, right?
Yeah, like what if all those AI-created stores just end up looking exactly the same?
Yeah, that's a good point, cookie-cutter fashion boutiques.
Right. All selling the same stuff with those, like, robotic AI descriptions.
Not exactly a recipe for standing out, is it?
Nope, not at all. So how do you even make your brand stand out then when everything's AI generated?
That's where things get tricky. You need that unique identity, the style, the whole story that connects with people.
Yeah, like can an AI really understand what makes a vintage leather jacket so cool or a silk dress so elegant?
Yeah, or how to capture that, like, rebellious spirit you get from ripped jeans.
I don't think so.
It's a good point. I think healthy skepticism is good here. AI can definitely do certain things well, like automating tasks, crunching data.
Yeah,
But when it comes to something like fashion, where it's all about personal expression and creativity, I think the human element is still crucial.
absolutely. So this whole done for you thing, it might be great for someone who's just starting out, who wants to dip their toes in.
Right.
But if you're serious about building a real brand, a lasting one,
Yeah.
I'm not so sure that AI Shop app is going to cut it.
You need that deeper understanding of the industry, the trends, what people actually want.
Exactly, because having a website is one thing, but building a loyal customer base, that's a whole different ballgame.
It is. And speaking of customers, this marketing material we're looking at, it really plays up this whole idea of like quick riches, tapping into this massive market.
Oh yeah, for sure. Tons of money to be made.
Right. And that's a classic tactic, isn't it? Play of the potential, downplay the competition.
Totally. It was like, hey, look at this huge pie. Everyone can have a slice. But they don't always mention how many people are already fighting for those slices.
Exactly. And fashion, it's a tough industry, super competitive. So you really need to be critical, right? Ask the tough questions.
Yeah, for sure. Like, what are the real costs? What are the downsides of relying on AI so much? And does this even fit with what I want my business to be in the long run?
Those are the questions to ask.
All right, so we've talked about the marketing, the competition, and some potential red flags with the whole done-for-you approach, but let's get a bit more specific now.
Okay.
AI Shop app is boasting about all these features, so let's take a closer look and see what they actually offer.
Sounds good. Let's dive in.
All right, so let's talk features. AI Shop app is really pushing this whole AI-powered store creation thing.
Yeah, that's like their big claim to fame, right? Instant online store with just a few clicks.
Yeah, it's like they're saying you just answer some questions about your brand and boom, AI builds your store.
No coding, no design skills needed, just pure AI magic.
But like, how good are these AI designed stores really going to be? Are they going to look good? Will they be easy for people to use? And will they actually capture the brand's, unique style?
Yeah, good questions. I think it depends on what you mean by good. Like if you just want something basic that's functional, gets you online quick,
Yeah,
maybe AI Shop app could do that. But if you're picturing like a really beautiful, custom designed online boutique that really reflects your brand,
right.
I'm not so sure AI is there yet.
Yeah, an algorithm can only take you so far, right?
Right, it can analyze data, it can spot patterns, create templates, but it can't replicate that human touch, that creative spark, that understanding of what makes a brand really connect with people.
Totally. So maybe AI Shop app isn't going to be designing the next, like, Gucci website or something.
Probably not.
But what about the other features? Like, they're also talking about these preloaded products and AI-generated content.
Right, let's dig into those. So the preloaded products, AI Shop app is saying they have millions of products ready to go from all these different suppliers, and you can just add them to your store super easy.
Yeah, it sounds convenient. But what if everyone's using the same products?
That's the thing, right? It kind of defeats the purpose of having a unique brand if everyone's selling the same stuff.
Right. It'd be like opening the store where everyone else in town has the exact same clothes.
Yeah, exactly. You're just competing on price then, which is a race to the bottom. Nobody wins that.
So having millions of products doesn't really matter if they're all the same and everyone else has them.
Exactly. You need to find your niche, right? Figure out who your target audience is, what they want, and then curate your products accordingly.
Makes sense. So what about this AI-generated content then? AI Shop app is saying they can write product descriptions, social media posts, even marketing emails.
Yeah, they're really leaning into the whole AI-powered marketing thing.
It sounds tempting though, right? Like if you don't have time to write all that stuff yourself?
Yeah, but the big question is the quality, right? We've all seen those AI-written articles that sound so robotic and weird.
Right, like I wouldn't want my brand to sound like a robot.
Yeah, and I think even with AI-generated content, you still need a human touch. Someone to oversee it, edit it, make sure it actually sounds good and reflects your brand's voice.
Yeah, AI can be a tool, but it can't replace a good writer or marketer.
Exactly. So it seems like with all these features, AI can be helpful, as a starting point to save you some time, but it's not a magic solution.
You still need to put in the work, be strategic and creative.
Definitely, AI can't do everything for you.
Okay, so we've talked about the features, the potential downsides of relying too much on AI. But there's another big piece of the puzzle here, right?
What's that?
This whole thing is happening in the context of the fashion industry, which is constantly changing.
Oh, yeah, fashion's always evolving.
Exactly. So we need to think about how AI Shock App fits into those bigger trends.
Right, because the fashion industry is not just about selling clothes anymore. It's about the whole experience, the story you tell, how you connect with customers.
Yeah, and AI is definitely playing a role in that evolution, with personalized recommendations, virtual try-ons, and all that.
Absolutely. So the question is, does AI Shop app actually embrace these trends? Does it help entrepreneurs stay ahead of the curve, or is it just offering a quick fix that might not work in the long run?
Good question. And to answer that, we need to take a closer look at those core features, see if they actually live up to the hype.
Sounds like it's time for some serious investigating.
All right, then let's put on our detective hats and dive deeper into the details of AI Shop App. All right, so we've talked about the marketing, the big picture stuff, but now let's get down to the nuts and bolts of AI Shop App. Let's see what this thing can actually do.
Yeah, let's look under the hood.
Exactly. So one of the features they keep talking about is this AI-powered store creation process.
Right, they make it sound so simple, like AI can just build your store for you.
Yeah, you just answer a few questions about your brand, what you're selling, and AI does the rest.
Supposedly takes just a few minutes, no coding, no design skills needed.
It's like having a robot web designer working for you 2047. But that's what makes me wonder, like, are these AI-designed stores actually going to be any good?
Yeah, that's the big question, right? Like, will they look professional? Will they be easy for customers to navigate?
Exactly. And will they really capture the essence of the brand?
Good points. I think it really depends on what you're looking for. If you just want a simple, functional online store to get started,
Right?
maybe AI Shop app can do that. But if you're hoping for something really unique and visually stunning, something that really reflects your brand's personality,
Yeah.
I'm not so sure AI is quite there yet.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, an algorithm can only do so much.
Right, it can crunch data, it can follow templates, but it can't replicate human creativity and intuition.
Totally. So maybe we shouldn't expect AI Shop App to be designing award-winning websites.
Probably not.
But what about the other features, like the preloaded products and the AI-generated content? Are those any good?
Well, let's start with the preloaded products. AI Shop app claims to have access to millions of products from all these different suppliers.
Okay, so you don't have to go out and find products yourself.
Right, it's all there, ready to be added to your store with just a few clicks. Sounds pretty convenient.
It does. But here's the thing that worries me. If everyone using AI Shop App has access to the same millions of products,
Yeah.
wouldn't that mean a lot of stores would end up selling the same stuff?
That's a good point. It kind of defeats the purpose of having a unique brand if everyone's offering the same products.
Right. It'd be like every store in the mall selling the exact same clothes.
Exactly. You wouldn't stand out at all.
So maybe having access to millions of products isn't as great as it sounds, especially if they're all the same products that everyone else has.
You still need to be strategic about what you sell, right? Find products that fit your brand and appeal to your target audience.
Okay, so the preloaded products might not be the magic solution they're making it out to be. What about the AI-generated content then?
Yes, the promise of AI writing all your product descriptions, your social media posts, even your marketing emails.
Yeah, it sounds tempting, especially if you're not a writer yourself or you don't have time to do all that.
I get it, but the big question is the quality of that AI-generated content. We've all seen those AI-written articles that sound so robotic and unnatural.
Yeah, exactly. Like I wouldn't want my brand to sound like it's being run by a robot.
And I think even with AI-generated content, you still need a human touch. Someone to edit it, make sure it sounds good and reflects your brand's voice.
So AI can be a tool to help you, but it can't replace a good writer or marketer.
Exactly. You still need those human skills.
Right. So it seems like with all these AI features, the key takeaway is that they can be helpful, but they're not a magic solution.
Right. AI can assist you, it can automate certain tasks, but it can't do everything for you.
You still need to be strategic. You need to be creative. and you need to put in the work.
Absolutely. I think that's a good note to end on.
Yeah, I think so too. So it seems like AI Shop app might be a useful tool for some people, but it's important to go in with realistic expectations.
Definitely don't believe the hype. Do your research and figure out if it's the right fit for you.
Well said. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into AI Shop app. We hope this has been helpful.
Thanks for listening.